hear you. I don't think the mic's.
Okay, it's got to be brightly. Welcome to our regular meeting.
Oh, I thought it was on.
The board was created by. Oh, it wasn't on. I thought it was. Can you hear me now?
Mine was on too.
Okay. The board was created by the city charter to hear applications for variances from the zoning ordinance requirements and to hear and render decisions on interpretations of the requirements of the zoning ordinance. The board consists of 5 voting members. It requires 4 affirmative votes for approval of any variance or interpretation. All cases on the agenda will be heard in the order listed. The order of proceeding for each case shall be as follows. City staff will make a brief presentation outlining the application. The applicant shall present their case. Persons in favor of the variance shall present their evidence. Persons opposed to the variance shall present their evidence, which I don't see anybody else in the audience, so I don't think that's. The applicant shall be given a rebuttal period. The public hearing will be closed and no further testimony will be accepted. The normal procedure is that the board will discuss and take action on the application after we go through all the preliminary work here. All meetings of the board are open to the public, and anyone in the audience who thinks that for any reason they will speak before the board tonight, please stand and take the oath. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth in all matters pertaining to the cases before the Board of Adjustment? Please say, I do. I do. Okay, thank you. Please be seated. Okay, here's the roll call. Aaron Crossley.
Here.
Jack Lehman.
Here.
John Davies.
Here.
And Robert Jones, that's me, is here. So we just have, but we have a quorum. We got 4 members here tonight, so we can still have the meeting. I guess do you show the
Yes, I've got a PowerPoint here to show you some.
okay.
Okay, this is the location of the site. It is on the east side of Lake City Valley Road, actually very close to 24 Highway, maybe half a mile or less from 24 Highway. This is the zoning for the property. As you can see, it is this whole area is green for the most part, which is RA zoning.
Okay.
Nothing yet.
Yeah, I'll see it. Well, I see.
Oh, Mr. Crossley, there's actually a light switch up there you can turn, and it turns these lights off. Okay,
Oh,
makes it a
okay,
little
that
better
makes
for you
sense.
to see.
This is the map. The area.
That's right. Do you want me to go back and so you can see the other slides better? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, this is the applicant's property in the red box there. The green oval shows the somewhat approximation of where this accessory building is sought to be constructed. You can see there's a driveway that comes east from the road up to their side of their house where their garages are, and then it goes further back to the tree line, and actually it crosses under the tree line to the field side of the property. For whatever reason, the property goes on the on the east side of that tree line, not very far, and then you get into agriculture use. This is the applicant's plot plan. As you can see again from the plot plan, it's very similar to the aerial view. Again, you can see the driveway comes east from Lake City Valley Road, connects to the house there. Here's a driveway, paved drive area. And then it also continues and goes further east. It crosses the tree line, which is, he calls the hedgerow here. And there is the location where the accessory building will be located. The variance concerns the setback from the east property line. It should be, 30 feet, 50 feet, and it is 20 or 35. Hang on just a minute. Anyway, that shows the location of that. Here's the first picture. You can see from, this is taken from Lake City Valley Road. It's the applicant's house again. The driveway that goes up to the garage is on the left side of the screen. Here we're standing in the section of the driveway. The applicant's house is to the immediate right here. That patch of snow there actually would lead into their garage. You can see the driveway continues up to the tree line, to that gap in the tree line there.
Right.
And this is, we're on the other side of the tree line now. We're on the east side of the tree line. This kind of graded out area here is where the garage or barn will be constructed. Here we're looking to the southeast across the field, and northeast across kind of the other direction. It's not really much out there. And then here we turned and looked west. So as you're standing on the tree line and look back toward Lake City Valley Road. I can go through those again if you'd like to see them, if you have any questions.
I think we're okay.
Okay. Again, the applicant seeks a variance of 30 feet. 15 feet. For this, well, it says the pole barn would be only 20 feet, 50 feet is required.
I thought we discussed that and we read the.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. In any case, the part of the zoning request that mentions the driveway is not an issue with this. He is, that's not an issue, so that should have been taken out of the staff report. And then the applicant is here to go over this.
Okay. So are we ready for the applicant to speak? I guess you just give us your name and, can you, oh, there we go, see better now. You just give us your name and address.
My name's Ron Berkeley, 1919 North Lake City Valley Road.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my wife, Amy.
Hi,
And
thank you for coming.
the way I read the application was in RA, it was 35 feet off the rear of the property.
That's correct. He is correct.
And Stuart pointed that out to me. We read that together when he came out
Okay.
and looked at everything. Because if it was, I was asking for 30 feet, I probably wouldn't ask for that.
Mm-hmm.
But if off the rear of the property is only 35 feet, I was only asking for 15 feet.
Oh, I see, okay.
And the reason I'm asking for that is to stay out of the drip line of the hedgerow.
I
And
understand.
that hedgerow's been there for 100 years. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna cut any of those trees down.
I don't blame you.
And I have a nice walnut tree there, and I'd rather have the trees in the building, but I'd like to have the building.
Well, sure.
So, and for what it's worth, if you guys allow me to do it, when I do lay it all out, or the company lays it all out, if I can push it further in off the farmland, if I can get 25 feet, I'll try to get 25 feet. I just want to keep it out from underneath the drip line of the trees.
Okay.
And,
So
and
you
I'll
may-
pour a concrete pad up to where the gravel is, so it'll have a driveway
Okay,
off of it.
okay.
I'm just trying to do it right,
Well, I understand that.
what you guys want, you know.
Well, we're glad that you're investing the money there, too.
Yeah, correct.
It's got a nice place there.
Thank you.
We look at the review criteria, and I'm just going to read maybe a couple of them. Number one, requested variance arises from conditions which are unique to the subject property that are not ordinarily found in the same zoning district and that are not a result of the owner's intentional action. And then this says, yes, this is true, the existence of existing trees on the site and location of septic laterals limit the placement of the pole barn on the property. So you don't really have a whole lot of room to adjust the distances that you need.
And
And I mean,
I catch a lot of runoff from that farmland, and that's basically the only spot I got where
mhm.
I even come close.
Okay, and so, and then, number 3, it says, will requiring strict compliance with the subject zoning regulations constitute a practical difficulty for the subject property owner, which is you all. Yes, this is true. The potential site of the proposed pole barn is limited by the location of the septic laterals and existing trees. So you don't have a whole lot of room anyway, and you don't want to really disturb those trees, which I don't blame you on that. It gives you, I call it kind of a tree barrier, kind of where you don't, and it gives you more privacy. So the alleged, number 5, I'll just read this one as the last one. The alleged hardship has not been created by any person presently having an interest in the property. Yes, this is true. The trees and the existing septic laterals prevent a 50-foot exterior rear setback. So anyway, and also looking at the review criteria, they have, basically, they say, yes, this is true on all 6 of them. So, I mean, it's, I don't see any problem myself. Is there anyone else on the board who would like to discuss this issue? Well, we'll just, I guess that's, since there's nobody else here, we'll just go ahead and we'll just discuss this a little bit, and then we'll
Okay.
make a render a decision.
Before I sent the letters, I talked to all my neighbors and the farmer behind, and he said he didn't see that there would be any problem with it, so.
That's the one that owns the land that's
The
being
farmland,
farmed.
correct. Actually, my wife talked to him. He came to the house and I wasn't there, but,
Well, that's okay. I mean, I appreciate that.
yeah.
Looks like you don't have any problem with your neighbors, so it makes it even
Yeah.
better. Okay, well, thank you for coming.
Okay,
Appreciate it.
thank you for your time.
Appreciate it.
Everyone. Stay warm.
Yeah, that's right. We'll go ahead and make our decision.
Mr. Chairman, the hearing is still active, so if you want to call, there's nobody on the screen that
Okay.
wants to speak that's not here, but
Go
you
ahead
do
and
need
just
to go
close
through the process and then
Okay.
close the meeting out, close the hearing out.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and close the hearing and render a decision on the applicant.
Well, you need to still call out if there's nobody, you still need to go through the process, whether somebody's here or not.
Okay, I got you. So since we don't have any, do I ask if there's anybody here? Is that what I do anyway?
Yeah.
Is there anyone here that's against this application? And it's not on the TV either, is it on the?
No,
virtual?
there's nobody on the call here.
Okay, since there's nobody here that's opposed, then I go to close the meeting. Since there's nobody else here and we don't need any other
And there's nobody on the
monitor or the
virtual
TV
meeting.
virtual meeting, then since we don't have anybody here that's in person or on virtual, then we can just go ahead and render
Close-
decision, right? Go
close
ahead
the
and
meeting
Close
first.
the meeting, and we'll go ahead and make our decision. Okay. Well, I say that this is,
Well, Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion that case number 22-999-01 be approved as is presented with anything that he's agreed to.
okay. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we got a second from Aaron, and we also have a motion to approve it.
It's as requested, right? As requested?
Yes,
As requested.
yes, it's requested. So we can have a little, to me, I see as a given, it's slam dunk. What do you all say?
Anything, John?
Oh, I think we ought to vote.
Okay, so
Call for the question.
okay, so since we're, I haven't done this in so long, we're ready to take a final vote, is that what we said? So the meeting is closed, right?
Public hearing is.
Public hearing is closed, okay. So I'll go ahead and make the Those are in favor of this application,
Well, you need to call it, do a roll call vote.
and the roll call will be as follows, okay? Aaron Crossley,
Yes.
Jack Lehman?
Jack Lehman,
I vote yes.
what in the world are all the, and John Davies,
Yes.
and Robert Jones, that's me, yes. So the case number 22999-01, Ronald Berkeley, for variance pertaining to the rear yard setback requirement for the accessory building and the driveway pavement standard for the property at 1919 North Lake City Valley Road has been approved unanimously. Thank you all for coming. Really appreciate it. Okay, so other business, we have to do the approval of minutes from the last meeting, right?
Yeah, if there's no objection, they can just be approved as presented.
Yeah, can we approve the minutes as presented?
Let's approve those minutes as presented.
Okay, so we'll just do it by voice, just say,
Yes.
those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, by like sign. The ayes have it, so the minutes have been approved from the November 18th, 2021 meeting. So I guess meeting is adjourned.